Okay, I'm pausing for a thumbnail because I'm so advanced here. Bub's Reviews. This is the short version. I'm going to go super fast. Okay, super fast. What we're here for. This is fast version. The long version's like 48 minutes long. Okay, this one's going to try to be under 10, maybe 15. So I'm going to go through it fast. You want to see more details and stuff, you can go watch that one. Okay. What the idea here is, we've got the Monoprice amp controlled with Smartthings. That's the thing about this video. And it's phenomenal, okay? Here we go. What you need, first thing you need for this is you need the Monoprice amp, okay? What the heck is with my camera? What's going on? Okay, you need a Monoprice amp. And what is a Monoprice amp? It's phenomenal. Go to Monoprice, get it, 6-zone amplifier, I got one. And then you get the cords to hook it up. I'm going to put some links in the descriptions for the cords. You need like a R5 whatever, and then a converter to put it into USB. I'll put the links down there. Super easy to hook up. And then you need some software to talk to it. And that software link will be in the description too. And that's this software right here. Phenomenal. Okay. Way to go. This is made by Mike, and he did a great job. It can control all my zones. I can turn them on. And most importantly, I can control this with Smartthings. It actually has a web app too on it. So it's kind of cool. That's more details than my other one. So like, you can do it on your smartphone if you just want to control your amp and you don't have the Smartthings for some reason. You download this. It still works as a standalone. It's phenomenal. Thanks. And then we have a second piece of this because I need Smartthings. My Smartthings here, I need to control this. And there's an amazing thing to control my computer and everything. And it's freaking phenomenal. And it works to do this. And it's called TriggerCmd. Okay. Now let's pull up the website here, or something to do with TriggerCmd. And TriggerCmd.com. We can thank Russ over there for building a great software. It's also free. And the nice thing about it is he's got a paid version, so it might we can stick around a little longer because it's $1 a month, but you get unlimited triggers. So if you want to do a whole bunch of stuff like I did, you can control lots of stuff, including X10, and you can launch things on your computer. It's phenomenal. It's really great. Just give you a quick example. I can go down here and I can find the calculator. Just for fun. It's like a little sample thing. And boom, I click it and it does a calculator. I can even click that in Smartthings, and if it's on my phone, and I can actually open the calculator with this and whatever I friggin' want. So where the heck is the calculator? I thought I put it on here. Lamp, laundry. Why do I get so much stuff? This means I've got a problem. There it is. Click it there. Still opens up on my computer. I can control anything on any computer. It's basically doing command prompts. Watch my other video for more details on that. Great installation video. So now you've got the MonoAmp installed, and then you got the TriggerCmd, and it'll load this little thing on your, like a little server on here. And I run the background service, install background, and I think I do that every time I update. That's about the one thing. If it's not working, just try that. But GUI command editor, I go in here, and this is where I can add commands. I type in basically, like, I can type in a website name like start or whatever, and I'll give you a sample one here. I've got back deck light off. I'm actually controlling some old X10 with this, which is really cool. This CURL, which runs a thing in the background, which I'll talk about that because you're going to need that as well. But basically, if I just put in a website here and I put, start here instead, it'll open up a website. But this will run in the background, so I don't have to have a bunch of tabs opening up every time I'm running commands. But it's basically that easy. So you can't see the backlight, but if I click it, it'll turn the backlight off, and it'll turn the backlight on. And I can actually do this in Smartthings. Okay, so moving right along. I put like different little radio stations in here. This is something I built on the last one, this little China radio. And I made a PLS for it and put it in the path. Anyways, I went into more detail here, but the command was that easy. And when I click it, it starts up a radio station, like on my VLC player. I don't even know what they're singing, but it's phenomenal. Okay. So now I've got more culture. Okay, I got culture. Um, so you just make those commands. They're pretty easy. Example commands, everything else. So once you have it in here, this has the thing you download into Smartthings. That Russ has built a trigger command thing in Smartthings. It is a smart app right here, and I just kind of sync it up. La-di-da. You do have to download this into Smartthings. I kind of go over that in my other video. It's not on the approved list yet, so you just have to cut, copy, and paste the code into your back end on your Smartthings. And there's a little thing to show you how to do that. Just go to his website. It shows you everything on TriggerCmd.com. So that's how you do that, and more details in the other video. Subscribe, because I might have updated videos from time to time as we're making this more awesome all the time, and these guys are working on it. So this is the last piece of the puzzle, is that CM, the whatever, curl, CURL, the URL sender that's in the background. So you go to a website that is called, I think it's like Confused by Code. I like the name of it. Yeah, Confused by Code, and I'll put a link in the description for this as well. And I just scroll down here to CURL for Windows, and I do this middle one. This has got the .msi on the back end of it, because this puts it into the path. Again, I go into more detail in the other video, but it puts it into the pathway, which that's where it needs to be. And when I save little files, bat files and things, to kind of do scenarios, so I've got these, like all these music stations and stuff. These are just in a folder that I made of scripts and things that in my path. It's got to be in a certain folder so it can always be listening to the commands coming in. These listen to any commands coming in. So these, I'll show you, open up this example file here, like I did this nighttime bat. So I can't actually right click for some reason on these and open them. So I'm just going to go Notepad here and just find them here. And I'll go File, Open. And I'm going to go to my scripts folder. And I've got to change it to all files because it's not going to show me these. And I go in here to Wake Up Kids. That was the one we did on the other one. So I open it up, and there it is. Here's a lot of the commands. I go into more detail on what they are. You can copy and paste them. And it's pretty much, once you have these, like I can enter these right into trigger command. So if I only want to turn off zone 1 and I want a whole separate trigger for that, that's fine. But I like to put these in my MonoAmp. I have like 5 scenarios that I use, maybe, if that, different scenarios that I've always got my whole house audio system on. And so I've just built, like, this is turning on different zones and turning off different whatever. And I mean, you can even see it working. Like when I click on these files to run them, it will change it to this scenario. Just as another little sample, I can just, whatever, turn the volumes down and turn some of them on. And then I can even run it from here. So I can say, Wake Up Kids. Let's put this behind. Let's shrink it. Wake Up Kids. If you look at my clock, it's 2:20 in the morning. But I just get into this stuff, right? Anyways, it changes this, and it changes it all at once. So that's a better way to do it. And I don't know how to do bat files. Russ made one for me, and I just keep copying it. So they're probably pretty easy. Probably just .bat. And anyways, comment below. That's it. And it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. This TriggerCmd and Mike and Russ, shout out to them. Show them some love. Support their software. And get out and buy some Monoprice stuff. I'm going to vouch, even on this video, in case it's the only one you watch. I love the Monoprice amp. I freaking love it. It does what a $2,000 to $10,000 amp does. Gives me all my keypads. Yeah, I've got to hook it up with, an old school thing, and I had to buy some things for that. as far as like the connector to my computer. It's not like USB to here. But guess what? It works, and it's awesome, and it screams. I bought the 8-inch speakers, ceiling speakers, the Kevlar ones for 50 bucks a pair. My contractor friend, I said this in the other video, he said those are normally like 350 bucks a pair if you buy like a name brand one, and they just rock. I mean, love it. I don't get any endorsements from, but I'd love to. I'd love to support them. I buy all my cables there. 1,000 feet of speaker wire for 100 bucks. It's ridiculous. It's awesome. Okay, that's it. Thanks so much. And just over 10 minutes here, and that one's about three, 4 times shorter. So take care. It's Bub's Reviews, late night this time, so a little more mellow. And that's it.